Hi everybody, welcome back to my Fleatale finds. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about coral. Now, in one of my past videos, I showed you coral that was faux coral. It was glass, it was art glass, or a type of celluloid. In this video, I'm going to show you actual coral. Coral goes far beyond just jewelry. I mean, it's also used in medicine. It's used in construction for coral reefs, shoreline protection. They use it for climate research, but I'm going to concentrate on coral used in jewelry. Now, before I start, I just want to say that coral is also becoming endangered, and a lot of coral is protected now. So that being said, these pieces are older, and I wanted to give you a little bit of information about them and show them to you. So coral is used with the Chinese, coral was used with Native Americans, coral was used in this country, coral is used a lot in Italy. It was used during the Victorian era and prior. It was actually very well known in the Victorian era because the women would, well, for one, wear it because they felt as though it would keep the evil eye away, and they would also give it to their babies to teeth on. It was believed to help with the baby's gums. So here is an example of a true Victorian piece of coral. It's missing one little bead, but no big deal to me. Now, as I mentioned, most of these pieces have been sold already. I purchased them from a collector, and I've sold to other collectors. But that being said, this is a wonderful wrap bracelet with a serpent's head and tail, and you will see this a lot in Victorian jewelry. Here's another Victorian piece. You also saw a lot of Victorian coral jewelry in cameos, and here's an example. This one is a little bit worn, but one really nice detail on it, and this is most likely gold. I don't really remember testing it, and magnificent work done by a jeweler. I remember when I was in Italy, I would look in the windows and I would see a lot of their antique coral, and it was quite a sight. Then here's another example of Victorian coral. All of the detail and the way that it's made, the construction of it, and these were earrings that go with that pin in particular. Then here's a magnificent coral. Also comes in different colors. The ones that I have here range from the magnificent bright red to an angel, to coral that's called angel skin, which I will show you, and just another example of coral. Then there is this necklace. So this isn't angel skin coral, but it's getting more towards that coloration as compared to this breathtaking deep red color. And this one was probably done in the 20s because of the construction that's on here. A nice long necklace. Here is another example of Victorian coral. Then here is an example of what I believe is a Chinese coral. Again, it's just the way the piece is constructed, the design. The angel skin coral that I was talking to you about is more in this tone, and coral can be incredibly expensive, especially, in my opinion, the deep red color or the very light angel skin coral color. Now here is another a similar example. This one, again, they're both coral. This one's lighter in coral. This one has more of like a salmon sort of color to it. Then here's another Victorian example where it's carved coral, really nice face, wonderful detail, and it could be set in a gold pin setting. Then here is an example of more of like a Native American coral where it was mixed with wonderful sterling silver beads. They would use a lot of bench beads. These are just happen to be round beads, but looked amazing with turquoise. And then here's another example of how you will see coral is in these branches. There are a lot of examples of branch coral. This happens to be a very, very long necklace, which adds to its powerful statement and appearance and appeal. And again, the tone of the coral is breathtaking. Then here are two more examples of coral. This one, the smaller one, is from Italy, and it has 18 karat gold findings on it. And then there's this one where it's graduated. The other one isn't, but this one is. They look really nice together. And then here is a pair of coral earrings, and here is another Victorian coral pin, and here is another wonderful pair of Victorian coral, that wonderful orangey salmon coral. And then finally in this group is this magnificent necklace that is decorated with coral and dangling, and this is sort of Middle Eastern in feel to me, and was also used, coral was also used in Moroccan design and Middle Eastern design. And I mean, there's just so much. I'm just giving you a small glimpse into the world of coral. So I hope you have learned something and you've enjoyed watching my video, and I look forward to seeing you back with my next group of Fleatale finds. Thank you.